Ladies and gentlemen, for the 897th time it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Jew.
What up, bitches?
As well as that dude called Big Mike.
Yeah.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Living a dream, Michael, living the dream.
There you go, there you go.
I'm here.
Oh, man.
Back at it one more again.
That's how we do.
With my peoples.
There it is.
Coming at y'all, live action.
Let's see if I got anything in the notes today.
Michael, the man with the plan.
Kinda.
How do teachers feel about seeing all these retarded ass kids that are out in the goddamn world? Like, do they feel unaccomplished in their life? Or do
We'd actually have to ask a teacher.
You know what I mean? Like, how they feel? Because I'll be shaking my head a lot at these dumbass motherfuckers, and I don't teach none of them. So I can't imagine a teacher's perspective of that situation.
I do believe that there are some teachers out there that would like to be able to teach how they would want to teach, but because they have to follow a certain fucking
criteria.
Yeah, they can't. Like, we had I remember having a creative teacher. There was certain teachers that were boring as fuck, but I also had teachers that was like
a real teacher,
cool about shit, man. Actually taught you some real shit and took the time to talk to you about some things in life and shit like that. But I think I also see a lot of these young teachers. That's the other part is they're young teachers. They ain't got no life. Like they ain't had life hit them enough, to teach a lesson.
Well, they're idealistic.
Yeah,
and they think that they're doing the right, even if they're just like perpetuating bullshit.
So there's a lot to go with it.
Well, like, I just think that there's too much going on in schools where they're teaching the kids what to think and they're not teaching them how to think. And I think that this is what we're dealing with now. As a result, the majority of adults are fucking retarded on top of just these children's.
Yeah. I can see that. Like, here lately, I've been going through some shit with, my daughter's stuff. Because I don't know if they did this with Seth, but you had your spiral notebooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember the spiral notebooks you're supposed to take notes in? The kids don't take notes in the spiral notebooks no more. What they do is they give them this worksheet and they have them glue it to the paper in the notebook. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, they were doing that before.
They're gluing it to another piece of paper inside the notebook?
Yeah, instead of saying, get the kids binders. And
hell, just write it on the board. Say, everybody write this down.
I remember doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you were supposed to learn how to take your notes and highlight the note that was important and all this other shit. But now it doesn't come like that. It's a worksheet or whatever, and they glue it in this fucking book. Because even me and the wife were talking about, she's like, man, now it makes sense why you got the school list and it says 30 fucking glue sticks per kid. And I'm like, yeah, who the fuck needs all that goddamn glue? Like, what the fuck you doing with all that goddamn glue?
Gluing full pages.
Yeah, you putting full fucking pages on another piece of paper in a spiral notebook that's not made to design to hold that weight.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
And it's just gonna get sticky everywhere.
And it's just gonna be fucked up. Like, I told my daughter, babe, we gotta get you a binder because this shit doesn't make any sense. They're like, no, we don't use binders. I'm like, yeah, but that's fucking stupid. So you bought the spiral notebooks just to fucking glue papers in a notebook instead of just getting a binder and having the hole puncher. I know school got hole punchers. Put the shit in the goddamn binder like you used to. Section it off.
I mean,
that's what we had. We had sections.
So they're making y'all buy glue to glue pieces of paper to other pieces of paper instead of
having a book.
Instead of having a book.
Instead of having a binder.
How about a book? Do these kids have a book?
No, they don't have textbooks.
Nah, they don't have textbooks either.
That's some bull.
Like, my son's shit's all done by fucking a MacBook now. Like, everything's on the laptop. They get them.
Well, so they have laptops then.
Yeah.
And what is the equivalent of a book is available in app form on their laptop?
I'm assuming, because everything he does is on that fucking laptop.
But you don't like sit down there and be like, what the fuck is this and what the fuck is that?
Only if he has questions about shit, you know what I mean? Like
Fair enough.
with him, it's most because he's already flowing through shit. My daughter's having some issues because she was part of the batch of COVID kids, where the crucial years of her learning how to read and write and math and all that shit, everything was fucking shut the fuck down. You know what I mean? And it was taught via what, like virtual learning
Zoom.
shit. Yeah. And I don't know how much her fucking, the other half that I had these kids with, fucking was worth anything. If she even paid fucking attention to shit. Because, you know, she wasn't with me. So I can't see
Right, you can't
the
keep track.
progress.
You can't keep track of half the time.
And you don't even know what the fuck they were doing with the virtual shit. Because, hell, the teachers weren't even fucking at
they
school.
weren't even really.
They weren't paying no mind that shit. Here's this, do this.
Yeah, here to do
you
this.
know what I mean?
Holla at me if you got any questions.
So it's like we're playing catch up with my baby girl now to get her on the right track because, you know, the no left behind shit.
You got to get her that hooked on phonics. You got to make her start reading books. You got to get her into that mathnasium.
You know, it's all kinds of shit, you know what I mean? But this is all because now I'm starting to see what's happening. Now, beforehand, everything was going good until this year when things were becoming a hiccup. So now I'm like, okay, now I see where the issues are. I can work with you to get these issues corrected. It's the fucking other half that I had these kids with that I got to fucking deal with that is the headache part of this situation. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting text messages like, hey, I already emailed the teacher. No, put me in on the first fucking email.
CC me on that motherfucker.
That's all you gotta fucking do.
God damn, woman.
It's not that fucking. I'll put you on it when she responds. No, put me on it when you ask the fucking question, so I know what the fuck's going on. Because I don't find out shit going on until my daughter tells me what happened. But it's all good. It's all good. I know how to work around this situation because I had to do this before.
Man, I'm telling you.
You know.
You fucking people with y'all kids.
It's always something.
It's always something.
Yeah, it's something.
Y'all always got something. And then there's other people with other people's kids and other people's kids. And like, it's way bigger than it just y'all and y'all kids. Like
It's everybody with kids.
Yeah.
There's like a whole, like, there's like a mycelium network
It is.
of people with children, and they're all intertwined.
And going through similar
Probably
shit.
only about
Yeah.
8% of people with kids that ain't really got to deal with a bunch of stupid shit from their other motherfucker.
Yeah.
Those are the ones
And
that were
that's just
still
only
with
because
them.
they're still
Right,
married.
they're still married.
That's only 8% out of 40 billion
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
but
you
they're
know?
not dealing with the same kind of stupid shit, but they are dealing with the, what kind of air are you breathing tonight? You know, air seems fine to me. You over there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Let me put the window down for you because you get some air circulating over
You want me to
here.
open the window, turn the fan on? What's up?
Bad air over there. A lot of physicality coming over that couch, bitch. Trim it down. Trim it down.
But then again, we're on that generation of shit where, you know, I don't know, it's a lot of like, all right, the Menendez brothers.
Where are you at with that, Mike?
Apparently, the DA is thinking about retrying them and saying he's cool if they get set free. And I'm like, okay, there's a lot to unpack with this shit. Because, again, I do not disagree with them being locked up for killing their parents because you shot these motherfuckers 15 times with a shotgun. That's more than fucking overkill, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they knew, they knew what was going on.
But we live in a society where feelings have been so pushed to the top of most
Which
important.
makes no fucking sense because now you're saying that we should let them go because they were
Fuck
abused.
tangible reality. We need to like have a, you know, feel bad for them because
But
of what happened.
here's the other thing. Now they saying the DA is only reopening the case because he's due up for election this year. And he's like, you know, they're like, oh, that's going to give him brownie points. He's like, no, justice what had happened. I'm like, huh?
Well, look, injustice anywhere is injustice against all of us, everywhere.
Exactly.
So, like, I'm with it if it's truly injustice. But, like, if they actually did murder their parents in cold blood in the methodology that they used,
Yeah.
like, that's really tough to let slide.
But you open up the door for other people that go through shit that have gone
Who's
through-
next? Why will let Scott Peterson go free?
Exactly.
Right? He killed his wife. She was probably a cunt. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, wait a minute.
Or he felt his emotions were not being met.
Right.
You know
His
what I mean?
feelings were hurt, so he murdered her. So we should let him go because she was being a bitch.
But then you
Just
got
like these parents were being pieces of shit to their children, and then they murdered them. Like, sorry, y'all, we don't get to hurt each other just because we don't like each other.
Here's the other thing, though. You got that one girl. I can't remember where she's at, but she ended up killing the motherfucker that abducted her, held her captive, sex trafficked her, raped her, beat her. She kills this mother. She got free and kills him. But she's locked up because she killed him.
But because you're not allowed to do that.
But
I
here's the thing.
support her doing it, and I'd have done it too. But I'd have been smart. You know what I'm saying? I'd have
Here's my
stopped
thing.
innocent that motherfucker. I'd have been like, I don't know what happened. He just washed up on shore
she got
one
her
day.
chains, she broke her chains free. Got this motherfucker and just stabbed his ass like, bitch, no, I'm getting out of here.
That's the problem is that she escaped and then came back and got him later.
No. He's in the house
In the
with her.
process of escaping,
Yes,
she murdered him.
she murdered
and she's
him.
now in trouble for murder?
Yes.
All right, that is some bullshit.
Exactly. Like, wait, you're gonna let fucking the Menendez brothers off. You're cool with letting these motherfuckers off. They shot their parents 15 times with a shotgun. But this woman here was held captive. Proof have you. She was held captive, sex trafficked, raped, beaten, and some more shit. She broke her chains free, killed this motherfucker, and y'all got her locked up? Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make motherfucking sense, bro. Like, I don't understand this shit. Like, there's so much shit like fucking yeah, there you go.
Oh, he don't answer that question.
Yes,
They deserve to die?
they burn in hell.
That is one of my most favorite lines in a fucking movie. Is that line right
It's
there?
so true. Oh my
That
God, dude.
motherfucking shit right
like,
there.
I don't have kids, and I could give a fuck about any of like the stupid subplots of that movie, but motherfucking ain't right. Them people
Yeah.
deserve to die, and I
all
hope they burn in
exactly.
hell. You goddamn
I
right.
love that fucking line of that movie. That right there is my favorite line of that whole fucking movie.
I haven't
yo.
got that on the account on the thing yet, but like, I need to because that is the best. And I don't know if I want to keep this section with them arguing before he
you
says
just
it.
need the one part.
Deserve to die.
That's all you need. That's all you need right there.
And then I hit him with a.
Yep. The Rock says they deserve to die.
And I hope they burn in hell.
But yeah, I'm watching this shit on the news and they're talking about they're gonna open the case and then they don't mind if they get set free and all this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck,
That's
man?
how they,
Really?
That's how they doing it, man. That's how it's happening these
But
days.
then I sit there thinking like, okay, what other doors can be opened if you open this door right here? There's so much more shit. Because now, what is it to say that R. Kelly shouldn't be let free? Because they know that he was abused as a child and all that shit. It's all come out that he was abused. So his abuser turns him into an abuser. So they're like, well, wait a minute, he don't need to be locked up. He just needs to be reprogrammed and counseled and all this.
Well,
You
it's
see
not
what
like
I'm
you
saying?
can just kill the first vampire and everybody else becomes not a vampire.
Exactly.
Like that's unfortunately not how it works.
Exactly, but that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like, it opens up so much doors if they allow this part to happen, because you got the younger generation
But
that put them on TikTok.
It
inside
all
these
just
positions.
keeps getting wide and wide more open.
Right.
Like the legal system is not to be trusted
Fuck no.
at all.
On any level.
On any level.
level of shit at
Against
all.
anyone for anything.
Not a
You shouldn't
damn
believe
thing.
anything. It's
No.
all like protect your neck, man.
Because, like, me and the fucking wife, we were talking, I think we was talking last week about shit, and she was like, the justice system is so fucked up. I was like, yeah, you're talking to a motherfucker who been through it 2 times with different shit. I went through it with a divorce that was fucked up, and I went through it when I fucking had the charges, the weed charges. All the shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
The shit
And
I sit there
all
and
any
I
of it
watched.
is, all any of it is an attempt to utilize you as a income source for the state.
Exactly.
That's all they want.
I sit here and I watched all that shit break down and the other cases break down in front of me, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this is how this shit is? Like, man, kiss a dick. Oh, fucking bitches. Then you got Ann Pizza. I don't know if you heard about this shit. Ann Pizza in DC. These motherfuckers, man, these stupid idiots, their marketing team decided to say, because Ann Pizza is supposed to be DC's pizza, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they say.
All right.
They made a fucking dessert called Marion Berries. And they had, this is how they marketed these motherfuckers. They were Marion berries. These are berries, actually, they're like blueberries or blackberries. It's a form of a blackberry called a Marion berry.
It's an actual berry called a Marion berry.
Yes, spelled differently. And they said that they made this into a powder like donut hole treat. And the advertising was the powdered donuts with a little bit of powder and a little pile next to them, talking about
No. Shut up. So they put a line of sugar next to a
line.
berry.
It was a pile of
That would have been
powdered
better.
sugar.
A line would have been better.
It was a pile of powdered sugar saying the DEA. There's so much powder on our donut donuts on these berries that even the DEA will come through. These berries will blow your mind away and all this shit, right? So everybody in DC, if you know DC, ladies and gentlemen, Marion Barry is there forever mayor. Like that motherfucker, even though he had his shit happen, that motherfucker, he fucking did so much to help out DC that they're like, he's the forever mayor. No other mayor has come in and has helped DC like he did. All the rest of them been shit after him, right? So these motherfuckers got pissed off. They're like, yo, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, this is some bullshit. Like, his wife and everybody's like, yo, fuck these motherfuckers. So the guy that owns And Pizza gets on there and was like, no, we weren't talking about the mayor. We're talking about the actual berry. Like, it's like the Vanilla Ice shit where he's like, my shit goes dun 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 tink. And theirs is dun 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 dun. They're like, ours, we're talking about the Marion Berry. It's spelled with an E and not with a Y. You know what I mean? And I'm like, fucker, you used the reference. You can't say you DC's Pizza and not know that you used
and
the
then
fucking.
take it back.
Exactly. Now I'm cool with all fucking joke. I get the jokes, you know what I'm saying. But this was a distasteful ad. You know, it didn't come off right. Like joke telling.
I like a distasteful ad.
But this shit
I
here,
want to go get some And Pizza now.
so these motherfuckers, man, they're like, yo,
And some Marion Berry motherfucking berry
I want to
donuts.
try these motherfuckers out because I want to see what I've
I
had a
like
Marion
donuts.
Berry.
I like donuts.
Yeah.
I've had a Marion Berry.
I
and
want to
they're
have some
pretty good.
cocaine and a Marion Berry
This one-
donut. Fuck the bullshit. I'm saying that.
Well, I'll
But
let it.
see,
Let's get to it. If I'm going to do the Marion Berry,
Get a little of that powder on this thing, man.
I want some raw, uncut cocaine, though, not some crack in the fucking hotel with a hooker.
Here we go again to the
Is
system.
some bitch going to set me up? I don't
Because
think
look,
so.
Exactly. That's it. And I see you can go in there and say, man, I had an order. You could have had a commercial this way. You had an order come to your house and fucking be like, man, I didn't order this. And sir, coming to you, bitch must have set me up.
Yeah.
Bitch, you ordered it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could have done something.
And then you
with
turn
that.
and the cameras on the fucking bookshelf looking at you.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
You
damn.
never had one of them. Yeah. But see,
Got
that's
me, bitch. They're not going to do it.
But
Hello,
all
walkie-talkie.
that's good comedy when you put it together. Like, people got butthurt about this shit, protested, boycotted them, all this other shit, right? So they eventually apologized for the ad. But I'm like, when Marion Barry got locked up for his shit, there were t-shirts. I remember my dad bought me a t-shirt. I remember being
A
up
free
there.
Marion Berry t-shirt?
No, it said the bitch set me up.
Oh, yeah. I remember those were
Yeah.
on the mall in D.C.
Exactly, it was on the
on the mall.
fucking goddamn
Up there.
fucking concession stand.
Where the Washington fucking monument
Yeah,
is.
the monument's at. You know, when we sell t-shirts and shit.
Like, yeah, the bitch set me up
The bitch set
t-shirts.
me up t-shirts. You had all this shit out there. So you can't get mad about this fucking pizza ad when you had all this going on during the time when he was the mayor.
No, everybody is entitled to be mad these days. That's what it is. It's like a entitled to be angry about every little thing culture that we live in. So they're going to be mad at people for having fun with Marion Barry, even though that's what the point of life is, to enjoy ourselves. We might as well have fun
I'm glad you
with
said
Marion
that.
Barry.
Because I met this lady yesterday. I was grocery shopping. I shit you not. This lady, old lady, man. She had to be at least in her 70s. Yeah, at least early 70s, late 60s. And I had this shirt on. And I'm walking through the store. And she stopped me. She goes, hey, can I ask you a question? She's like, I really like the shirt. What's it about? What's the Mason and Friend show? And I told her, I said, it's a podcast. Me and my buddies, we got a podcast. We've been doing this shit for 8 years. You know, we just have fun. She's like, can I ask you what you talk about? I said, man, we talk about any and everything. We go in on it all. Pop culture, politics, the whole nine. We make fun of everything. We try to have a good time and laugh. She's like, so y'all do laugh. Y'all do have a good time. I was like, yes, man, we do. We make fun of everybody.
That's the primary goal, my
And she said, that's what people need. She's like, people done forgot how to laugh and have a good time. Like, so you guys really make fun of things? I was like, all the fucking time. I said, man, it doesn't matter. 18 to 80, mind criminal crazy. We go, everybody catch
Say
it.
you can get it, girl.
Everybody catch it. And she's laughing her ass off, right? And we're having, it's a good conversation. We're just talking about the shit. She goes, now look, she goes, I don't listen to podcasts and stuff. I never got to listen to a podcast, but I'm glad to see that there's people out here that's having fun and having a good time. I say that's what we do. Like,
As long as we still can.
Yeah, I like we just have a blast doing this shit. We have fun because the world's too serious. She's like, yes, isn't it now? I said, everybody's always mad. I'm like, yes, ma'am, they are. And I don't understand why. Like, you only get this motherfucker one time. Better enjoy this shit, right? So we said each other have a good day, and we walk off. And my son was like, well, Dad, that was strange. I said, nah, son. I said, that happens every once in a while. You actually have a conversation with somebody, and you just talk, and then you go on about your day.
Right. Try not to be in a rush,
You know, yeah.
so you can have these moments with people.
Yeah, and my daughter was like, man, she was really nice. I was like, yeah, there are nice people out here. It's just that we always see the dickheads all the time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, the news perpetuates the dickheads.
The assholes get amplified.
Exactly. Where nice people, they out here, like, you'd be surprised.
We're laying low. Those of us
Exactly.
that don't want to be dickheads are laying low.
You'd be surprised at how many motherfuckers are on the same page with you when you have conversations versus the motherfuckers that aren't on the same page with you that are actually straight assholes. Because you got people that aren't on the same page with you, you can still talk to them.
Yeah.
And it works out pretty good.
You don't have to be on the same page about everything. You can be
Exactly.
respectful and all that shit.
Yep, agree
Cordial
to
with
disagree.
somebody.
That's all it is, too.
Yeah.
Now, I got another gripe real quick.
The Rock says.
Alright, this goes out to my brothers out here.
Brothers, huh?
Yep,
We
because...
going specific.
Yeah, this is very...
All right, well, I'm gonna go outside and work on the car. Oh, wait.
Y'all motherfuckers out here with the goddamn hair in the can shit. Barbers need to stop doing
Are you
this
talking about that
bullshit.
thing where they like spray crap on your head and then they cut edges on it with like a
whatever the fuck
like
they
a putty
do.
knife?
I don't know what the fuck they be doing.
I've
but
seen
it's just-
videos
yeah.
where they're sitting there and it's like the
They
half ball.
spray- yeah.
They spray the shit on and then they trim it back down.
Yep, all that
I've
shit.
seen where they gluing crap on to people's
Yeah.
heads all big and then they trim the stuff they glued
Yeah.
on into a haircut.
Yep.
Oh my god, it looks
It's
disgusting.
fucking terrible.
Disgusting.
Let the shit fucking go. I don't know if you can see this, ladies and gentlemen, but look. That my shit looks like the Everglades when it starts coming in, bitch. I have to let it go. Let the shit fucking go. Rock your baldy. I got dents in my shit, motherfuckers. I got a hot dog pack on the back of my head, motherfucker. Rock your shit. Cause that motherfucking hair in the can shit, bruh, is terrible. Matter of fact, when this show drop, I'ma post a motherfucking picture I got of a motherfucking dude whose shit looks fucked up. Stop, barbers. Stop with the fucking spraying hair in the can shit. Stop that shit. Motherfuckers that want it, no. That's almost bad as a fucked up BBL. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, you can at least still walk. Fucked up BBL's got bitches not able to
Yeah,
walk.
that
They
that
can't
shit,
take a
you can eventually
right?
wash that shit out. Like, if you get hot and sweat,
Dude.
I know that shit gonna run down your face like mascara.
I'm telling you, man, I seen a dude who was literally, I don't know what going on with my algorithm and shit, but like it was a brother. I swear to God, he had to be in Africa because it was just like dirt everywhere, and it was like a barber in the middle of dirt, like an acre of dirt, just dirt. And this dude comes up and he's got this crap. He glues it onto his head and he trims it into his shit, and then this girl and him walk off like, "Thanks, man."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Cause see, that's the other thing they have. They have the wig.
It's horrible.
They draw out where they gotta glue it at. They'll glue it on your head.
Yeah, they
then they
glue your
trim it
lines
down
on.
and whatnot and get you. But here's the thing.
I've seen it.
Your follicles that ain't there, they still need to breathe. Your scalp
dude.
needs to breathe, yo.
Whatever's left, you're killing it.
Because how you gonna pull this off? It's like a band-aid. Eventually, there's some shit. It's like when you have, if a tree falls on grass and you leave said tree on the grass, and eventually you cut that tree up and you move it. Guess what? Underneath the grass is dead underneath.
That's right.
It's the same shit with your fucking head.
If you put a tarp down on the grass, the tarp will kill the grass underneath it if you leave it there for long enough.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I can't
Like,
wrap my head around
if I'm
it.
not getting paid to be in a movie, I'm not wearing a wig.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
if I'm not doing
some
some
of these motherfuckers look like Tyler Perry wigs. Like, I don't know if you ever seen a Tyler Perry movie, but Tyler Perry got some fucked up wigs. Whoever is the person that is putting these wigs on people for Tyler Perry, you got enough money to get somebody else. I know it's probably a family member and all, bro, but nah, fuck that. You need to get somebody else.
Damn.
Because them wigs, they hurt. They hurt, bro. And I don't even really like Tyler Perry movies. I don't watch them. I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry. That's just me, though.
You really going in on some black shit today, Mike.
Well, no, it's just the fucking
Tyler Perry, fake hair.
The Tyler
ain't never
Perry
liked Tyler
shit.
Perry.
I never fucked with Tyler Perry, man. Like, the whole Medea shit, I never got with. My mom and them, they love him. My mom and aunts, they love fucking Tyler Perry. My daughter loves Tyler Perry.
But doesn't this go back to when Kat was saying, "I ain't gonna be another black man in a dress"?
I don't know. I don't even know it's because he was in a dress. Like fucking, that didn't bother me.
But that
like,
shit seems old, man. Flip Wilson used to run around in a dress.
That's what I'm saying.
But I
like,
think Flip Wilson was probably a
Flip-
lot funnier.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
than,
absolutely.
say, Tyler Perry.
Madea shit, the Tyler Perry shit, it's not. It's not that it's not funny. I guess it's not funny because I mean there's some parts in it that is laughable, but it's mostly the Uncle Joe shit. Uncle Joe, his one character, Uncle Joe, I fuck with him. That motherfucker, my dude. I like that character.
So Uncle Joe's the only character in the Madea films that's funny.
To me,
You want just a super cut of Uncle Joe.
I can do that. Yeah, I'm good with that. But the whole Madea shit, because it follows the same shit. It's like how horror movies have, the slasher movies. Like you got.
So it's formulaic.
Yes, all the fucking time. It's always follows the same shit. It's a light-skinned brother doing something good, a dark-skinned brother that fucks him up, or vice versa. It's always.
So it's not always the dark-skinned brother's bad.
No.
Okay, well I like
There
that.
are
Tyler Perry.
sometimes dark-skinned brother's good. You know what I mean? But.
And does that mean the light-skinned brother's bad, that movie?
Yes.
Always there's like a dichotomy?
Yeah, it's always some colorism going on. It is. It is. That's the formula of this shit, man. It truly fucking is. And then somehow or another it gets back to, the church is going to help. You got to go to church. It's always going to church and praying and all
So
this
it's always
shit.
that is what thing brings it around.
Yep.
That's why the women are eating it up because they're the ones that go to church all the time.
It's always the same scenario.
It's that same bullshit where like George Bush claimed that he was into Christianity so he could get elected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they all do it.
It's the same shit. It's like, all right, so you go through the part where everybody goes bad, the girl has a rough patch, and then she goes back home. Madea talks some shit to her, she goes to church, and the brother that she dissed and kept in the friend zone is now the motherfucker that's the man that she wants in her life.
Is it always the friend zone guy comes around
It's
to be
always
the
the
guy?
fucking friend zone guy.
Oh my God.
It's like Hallmark.
The formula's terrible.
This Hallmark has the same formula to do the
This is
shit
what
every
we gotta
year.
make that horror movie we were talking about.
No shit.
We gotta make that
Fucking-
shit.
The goddamn formula for fucking Hallmark movies, they're about to come around like pumpkin spice lattes and shit. These bitches gonna be watching Hallmark shit. Look, it's always the bitch that leaves a small fucking town, comes back, or the dude that leaves fucking town, comes back, and the bitch that was in the friend zone, and now the bitch that he wants to be with, or the guy that she wants to be with, and fucking snow happens and
That's
they
why
fucking
I
go
hate-
ice skating.
that's why I hate these kind of
And
movies.
Somebody gets hit in the face with a snowball.
It's
and,
like
now they fuck.
it's like a
and they're married.
rom-com. It's like a rom-com.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's this formulaicness. Like I'm like I've seen one, I've seen them all.
They all, and it's always the same formula throughout all of it.
The only thing that ever changes is who's the hot chick.
Uh-huh.
Is it going to be able to entice me to go sit in a movie theater with
Yeah.
some girl that I'm attracted to
watch
it with her?
Yeah.
To be like, hey, at least
I think that's why I really like documentaries, because fucking documentaries, they don't follow the same formula. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
They're telling a story, but it's always about something that I can have interest in.
Well, and they're always different.
Exactly. But it's so formulaic now. It's like, you know when this is going to happen. You know when this is going to happen. You know how this is going to turn out.
That's one of those things that, like, when I'm watching, like, my parents will watch, like, specifically my mom will watch one of these, like, murder shows.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll be like, oh, it's that motherfucker did it.
Like SVU or some shit
Yeah,
like
like
that.
I'll watch
Law
for
and Order or
5
some
minutes
shit.
and I'll be like,
Yeah.
that's the one right there, that's the murderer right there. And then I'll leave and I'll come back later on and be like, who was the murderer? And they're like, well, you were wrong or you were right. Like, I'm right a lot.
See,
Just off of like
look.
5 minutes of watching some gut instinct shit, I'm like, oh, that's the dude right there.
You know who had a good formula and you didn't know who the murderer was or who the bad guy was? Scooby-Doo.
Absolutely.
Scooby-Doo always got you. Because when they pull the mask off, you're like, damn, wait a minute. How the fuck is he the... Oh, shit.
You would forget about the guy.
Yeah.
He'd be so early on, you'd be like, oh my God, Mr. Roscoe
Because
that
you would
runs the
think it's
fucking
this guy,
haunted
but
amusement
nah, that's
park.
not the motherfucker you think it was. Scooby-Doo always threw you for a fucking loop. So good job to the writers of Scooby-Doo, whoever the fuck you guys were. Not a pup named Scooby-Doo, but Scooby-Doo himself. You know what I mean?
OG Scooby-Doo.
OG Scooby-Doo. Da 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 da. Scooby-Dooby-Doo with the bats flying in the intro.
Yeah, and then goes.
You know, that used to scare my sister when she was little. She hated the Scooby-Doo intro just because of the bats flying through. That part right there used to fuck her up, man. It was funny as shit, yo.
That's pretty wild.
But when you think about it, Scooby-Doo's fucking, when they solved the shit, that was the shit. Oh man, yo, when they be walking through, yep.
This is the stuff I was playing in the background when you went ghost
Oh
hunting.
yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I did the haunted trail out here, right? Bruh, this shit was, I don't know, I guess it's because one, it takes a lot to scare me. Two, it was just so packed with motherfucking people, yo. Like, we had good distance in front of us at first when we was walking through this bitch, because the only reason we went is because my sister has never been to anything. She doesn't do scary shit. So I was excited to see her pass the fuck out or some
So
shit.
she's like the Jew unit.
Yeah,
Skip it.
yeah. Now look, she fucking look. Here's the thing, she didn't know that Jew was like that.
She don't watch scary movies or anything?
Nah, she'll watch murder shows, but she won't watch scary shit. Like she'll watch like the ID channel and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But she won't watch no horror movies. She's just like the Jew, and she didn't know that Jew was like that. She goes, I thought I was alone in this. She goes, Jews like that too? She's like, yeah. She's like, all right, cool. Me and Justin, nah, not only Jew. I said, Smokey the same way. She said, shut the fuck up. Smokey won't do that. I said, nope, Smokey won't do that shit either. So,
I just usually don't believe it's going to be good enough to fuck with.
Right.
I watched The Exorcist, and that was awesome. I was getting drunk watching The Exorcist, never seen it before.
But see,
that was awesome.
Here's my thing. After I had my ghost hunting experience, like this shit, after dealing with the real shit to this shit, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm walking through. Now, here's the thing, though. This is the thing. They put me in front of the line. Like, I'm the one that got to lead everybody through. I don't give a fuck. I'm good. Okay. Hey, what's going on, man? You know what I mean? I keep on walking. I kept on doing my thing. But Sarah was getting mad at me because she's like, yo, you got to create space between us and the people in front. I said, I've been trying to, but the people in front of them stopped. Like, there was a spot. Like, I get that it's supposed to be dark and all that shit. But there was one spot, black, like there was no light at all, bro. Like you could not see shit. And then they had the smoke coming in the fucking place. So, and then the light came on. So when the light cut on, it's this fucking fog.
Yeah, you can't see shit at
And
that
I'm
point.
like, yo, this is how the shit looked at the cabin. You know, and I'm telling everybody the story as I'm walking through, like, hey, remember when I told you at the cabin? This is what the shit looked like that nobody else could see but me. You know what I mean? So the people in front of us, the people that was in front of them, they just stopped and they held up everything. So now you got the people in front of us caught up with them, we caught up to them, the people behind us caught up with them, and vice versa. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of people stuck in one spot because these people are not moving. You hear people yelling at them like, you got to fucking move, like go, what the fuck are you doing? Like come the fuck on, you know what I mean? So then you try to give them some space, but you got the other people behind you, and you're like, man, these little young motherfuckers, they didn't understand the deal with space. Like these cats probably about old as fucking Junior, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit older than Junior walking through there behind us, you know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck, man.
That's
So
cool.
we're just walking through, you know, and people are jumping out here and there, and it's not, I don't know, it wasn't the same as it was the year before. The year before, it was set up, I think, better, and it was spaced out more with the walk. You know what I mean? Like they was letting people in every 30 seconds. You get 30 seconds head start. 30 seconds they start the clock again. 30 seconds letting people through. But it was too many people. It was just way too many people. And I'm like, it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Well, did at least your sister enjoy herself?
Oh yeah. She tensed up a lot. You know, she walked through. I think she got scared a couple times. Couple people got her. You know, which was cool. A couple people got the wifey, which was cool. You know what I mean? But like, I think I was fucking up a lot of them because when they would jump out at me,
You just kept
I
walking.
just kept on getting it. You know what I mean?
You were like, what's up?
yeah, I be talking shit to him. Like one dude was like,
You gonna have to do better
matter
than
of fact,
that.
this little kid come running out. He comes running out the woods. Did you bring me a possum? I said, oh, Dad, you want a possum? I said, sorry, son, man, I'll bring you some turtle soup next time. You know what I mean? I kept on fucking walking. This one dude was in a clown suit. This shit had me roll. I couldn't help but laugh. I'm walking up the hill, and the dude looks at me, and I look right at him. He goes, you know what, sir? I'm not even gonna mess with you. You have yourself a good night. And I'm like, all right. And I kept on fucking walking. He just looked at me and was like, I'm not even messing with you. All right, that's cool. So my sister was like, Oh no, my mom was telling my mom about it. My mom was like, so you was scaring the motherfuckers before they were scaring you? I was like, I guess so. I don't know. I just walked
Yeah,
through
you
that
were
bitch.
snapping their mojo away from them.
Yeah, and I'm just walking. Like, but again, I probably look more scary to them than they did to me because I'm in all black walking through this darkness. You know, this big ass dude just walking through the darkness. You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen Scrooged?
That's with Bill Murray in it. Yeah.
You're like the ghost of Christmas Past.
Yeah, just floating around. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You ain't nothing but eyes in the
Yeah,
mouth.
that's it. I'm just walking
That's
through this
fucked up,
motherfucker.
man.
Mass of darkness.
Fully blacked out.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck this, man. Like,
You should have just been putting your hand around motherfuckers' necks and shit as you got close to them.
Then
Fully sneak up on them and just.
here's the part that pissed me off, man. I was really looking forward to some hot chocolate. I go to get some hot chocolate. The motherfucker says they said it's because it's been too hot the past couple days. They didn't want to do no hot chocolate. I said, what the fuck? The whole point is to go through this motherfucker, come get some hot chocolate. You know how much money y'all are missing out because y'all don't have no hot cocoa in this motherfucker? The girl said, baby, I understand. She goes, because I was looking forward to some hot chocolate tonight. I said, God damn it, you right. I said, this the fuck me up. Give me 2 bottles of water. Let me go on by my day.
You need to go to Starbucks. You want some good hot chocolate.
See, I'm not a fan of liquid crack, man. I can't give Starbucks the Starbucks.
I mean, fair enough. I'm just saying they're the only ones that make it. They make the real deal.
That's what I'm saying.
When it comes to hot chocolate, they make the real deal.
Like,
It might be removing that cocaine, but a lot of motherfuckers are moving that coffee cocaine to people. You know what I mean? If you want hot chocolate,
see, if you want
that's
that
the spot
good
to go.
cocaine,
You want
that's
that
what
good
you
style
want that
hot
good that ain't been stepped on.
Now, I'm not talking about no bullshit ass Swiss Miss with some little micro marshmallows coming in that
Them
bag.
stale ass fake marshmallows, whatever the fuck they were. I didn't think they were real marshmallows.
No,
I
no.
don't know what the fuck they. I don't even know if you can call them marshmallows.
They're
technically.
dehydrated marshmallows. They're technically marshmallows.
They're technically marshmallows, but not really.
God damn it! They done scored a touchdown and got a flag on the play. What's going on now? Ladies and gentlemen, pardon the distractions. This episode features the Jews team and my team.
There you go.
But I'm looking at Mike and the Jews looking at the TV. As you can tell.
Yeah, I'm over because I already lost my bet. What's the third quarter? Unless magic happens, I'm not gonna win.
What was your bet?
I need both of them to get 2 touchdowns, both quarterbacks.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Nah, I saw that first quarter.
We'll be lucky we get 2
I don't care about the
touchdowns.
score. I ain't got money line right now. I just got my like
Is Daniel still in it? Because I can't see.
Daniel's
shit.
Yeah,
still in.
yeah,
Yeah, he got. I got him going for like 200 yards, which he's already got that. He probably damn near rushed for fucking 75. But I need both quarterbacks to throw 2 touchdowns. I don't even think. I think that's a touchdown that what he just threw.
Yeah, but they took it back because of the penalty.
Oh Jesus
Third and
Christ!
6.
There's still no touchdown.
No touchdown.
Now, that'd be some money right there. Betting no touchdown.
There we go. First down.
Yeah, that Commander, whatever. I got that dude just like 40 yards. He done been had that. No Ertz. Yeah, I got Ertz. That's old boy from the Eagles, eh?
Yeah, he came from the Eagles.
Yeah, I got him getting 40 yards. I was like, shit, all right, he got that.
He hit it with the Canadian.
Hey.
That old boy for the Eagles, eh?
That's up north around here.
Yeah.
Especially when you talk like the unit. So you back on with the
Yeah, with the lighter, yeah. He said,
No
fuck
matches
the
this week?
matches.
They just ain't out. I got him.
That's some bullshit.
Rainy day occasion.
Yeah, that's what you should save them for, is for when you actually need the motherfuckers.
I got some, but when I really need them.
He got probably a box of lighters too somewhere.
Felicia be grabbing them and hiding them.
Felicia's tearing up your lighter stash, isn't he?
Well, he'd be losing them.
That's why you
Like
gotta have
5 on the
matches.
couch, you know what I mean? Yes.
That's why he's got the matches.
Yeah.
The boy won't steal the matches.
He ain't gonna sit. He probably don't even know how to light a match.
Well, I mean, I think your joints will burn better if you said you didn't grind that shit up properly last time.
That one, yeah, I was just hand grind that shit up.
Yeah. What grade are you in?
Well, the grinder was not present, so.
That's some bullshit.
Bro, we're in the house. Like, it can't be but so many places in this house.
Yeah, but it wasn't sitting beside me at the time.
This motherfucker, bro. As many times
we
you
was
got
done.
up
And we
to
was
go
done.
out, check the smoker, check the oven, go out there,
Oh, yeah.
drop some shit off outside.
We still burn.
You're an active dude.
We still burn if you break it up.
You
It
got
just
up in the
burns
middle of the
better
show
if you
to
grind
beat the
it.
boy.
Well, yeah, fine.
It needed to happen.
Nah. Yo, quick question for you. Did anybody ever open up the dick in the box when you was down there? Did anybody like, hey, let me see what you got in the box?
So
Yeah.
during the Halloween,
A couple people did. There's a lot of gay dudes down there for the party.
so they all wanted to see what you had in your box at your crotch.
Yeah.
What's in your crotch box?
They
I
like
forgot about that. I forgot about that button.
it. Wasn't. Nobody was too crazy. A couple people was full face painted and this one gay dude was just some blue chick off of some movie. I don't
Avatar?
No. Almost like an Austin Powers. Like one of them chicks on Austin Powers, like an all blue chick with blonde hair.
Oh, she was wearing blue, and she was
And he had a whole blue unitard on, so
the
he was like
Femmettes
some
or
blue.
whatever.
What, Fembots?
Fembots.
Yeah, maybe one of them. And these other people were these all white faced and black shadowed out. I don't know what the fuck those are supposed to be. Pirate motherfuckers or something like that.
You said pirate motherfuckers.
Pirate or this, they kind of look like a cracked out Jack Sparrow. But I don't know this fool.
Gotcha.
But it wasn't too crazy. Last time there was a lot of motherfuckers there. This time, thankfully, there wasn't.
Well, it sounds like you had a better time.
Yeah, because last time he was ready to fuck somebody up.
Well, I wouldn't.
The Rock says,
I wasn't gonna have to do all that. Them boys ain't ready. They just a bunch of soft crackers down there. Soft.
He said soft crackers down there. Some soft crackers down there.
I let them be.
There's some Ritz crackers.
Well, they've been sitting in the fucking, they're salties, they've been sitting in the
Soft
Campbell
and
soup.
buttery.
It says soft and buttery.
But they try to make me a boss at work.
I've been telling you, man, for years they're gonna make you a boss. And you turning it down. I don't want more money in this
I
work.
already told my and fucking the other day we was out there working and fucking concrete dude wanted to come put his gravel in over the spots. He's like, first clean boot was like, I need to know where he can start working. And I'm like, well, I'm technically working everywhere still, but since y'all don't give a fuck about it, fuck it, y'all can work over here and do this area, right? So the dude's like, well, I need a line. I'm like, bitch, I just showed you where. Like, I physically have to. Okay, good. Hold on. Virginia Tech. All right, that's what college you went to. All right, here's your spray painted line. You got it, sir. All right, cool. So he fucking leaves, right? This other douchebag who's doing the work shows up. Same fucking question. Where can I work? You see a spray painted area, bro? That's what you got. What about over there?
Is it spray painted?
What the fuck? What about over there? Well, I saw pipes not done and done now. So, okay. Well, is it done? No. What the fuck about over there where I already told you could fucking work? You know what? Fuck it. Talk to my foreman. I ain't got time for you no more. Talk to my foreman. So, well, you talking like a foreman. So, I don't give a fuck what I'm talking like. Go talk to my fucking foreman who's right over there. It's a fat dude right over there. Right there. And I turn around and I start walking away. I was pissed, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, fuck that motherfucker, man. I'm about to put my foot up his motherfucking ass, you know what I mean? The safety guy who was sitting right there, apparently, he said that I was talking to him like an asshole. I thought I was talking to him normal. You know what I mean? The motherfucker asked me a question. I gave him an answer. He didn't like the answer. I don't give a fuck. You ask me again, I'm going to be an asshole.
Yeah, if you continue to press the question.
You asked me the same question because you ain't like the answer. I'm going to give you an even stupider question. If you ask me it again, I'm going to give you an answer that's not even anywhere around where we're working about. I'm going to talk about some of the sheets and shit next time, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I was like, so you really want me in the trailer with all those other stupid motherfuckers? Talking to them? Not nice like this? And he's like, yeah, you're probably right. And then the other day, I was over there, I was working with this one cat.
You're consistently shooting yourself in the foot on, like, the ability to, like, come up in the world. Like, being the boss over there could work out for you if you could, not be a psychopath.
Your elements wouldn't be elements anymore.
It'd be worse if I was boss. Because that job's gonna be all third party people.
Well,
That might be what they need. They might need you to be just bare bones. This is what it is.
Nah, because it'd be all fucking Spanish people who don't speak English.
But got hired some kind of way, right?
Well, you know enough Spanish.
Well, I'm trying to tell you right now.
Get up in there, say,
I'm a
"Oye,
firm
no me
believer
pinga."
that all goddamn Spanish people speak some fucking English. And all fucking English motherfuckers speak some fucking Spanish. I'm a firm believer in that. So I don't give a fuck when any of the motherfuckers say I don't speak that. I'm like, bitch, you do.
That's some bullshit.
But see, the thing is, they can get away with that though. Like, man, I don't speak English.
Yeah, that's what they say. So
They say it real clear in English.
Yeah.
I say, okay, that's cool. I don't speak Spanish.
Hell, I got a lot of them. I'm like, you don't read it either, because like I'll fucking write something in English and the Spanish translator and turn that motherfucking monitor around and be like, look right there. And they'd be like, and I'm like, I guess you don't read Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay then. Can't help you. Have a nice day. I've done what I can.
Did what I could.
Ladies and
Did what I
gentlemen,
could.
ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Oh yeah.
we're gonna have to let this motherfucking episode of Mason and Friends Show come to a close. I'd like to give a big shout out to everybody out there riding with us in the rickety ship.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Biggie if you're out there listening, if you're out there
Yeah,
watching.
man.
Fucking let me get a like, some thumbs up on these motherfuckers. And be nice to people that look like you, be nice to people that don't look like you, don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen, keep moving forward.
That's right, keep grinding on the things you're trying to get done, because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
That's right. Don't forget, we wish you nothing but the best. We love you very, very much.
Okay.
And
Love y'all.
peace be with you.
Gone. I just happened to look over and something was